If you get a chance and if it's your thing, you really should do this. Hey YouTubers, Becky here, rolling with the Davises. In today's video, we're going to show you Dead Horse Point State Park and Canyonlands National Park. You're going to hear us reference the White Rim Trail several times. That's the trail down there on the bottom that we did in October of 2022 with our Jeep. And of course, I'll link the videos for the White Rim Trail from 2022 in the description. I just did not want to stop filming this viewpoint. What do you think? Is it better than the overlooks at Canyonlands? There's absolutely no cell phone service here, and I had not downloaded any hikes on all trails or anything. We decided to do the West Rim to East Rim loop after we got into the park. Park admission was $20 per vehicle when we were here in April of 2025. You might be wondering how Dead Horse Point State Park got its name. According to the park website, this is a natural corral. It is the cliffs on three sides, very easy to fence on the other end because it's kind of a peninsula of rock. It is believed that it was named during its ranching history when a group of cowboys corralled some horses in here, and in their frenzy and fear and thirst, they jumped to the bottom to get to the water in the Green River. There are other places that say that the horses were left behind and that they were all just found dead there. Don't know 100% which one is true, but that's how the name started. So now we are at the Shafer Canyon overlook. Down in the bottom, as we believe, is Potash Road, headed back toward Moab. And then the road that would be to my left is the White Rim Road through Canyonlands. Of course, you always got to have a snack when you're hiking. What a beautiful place to eat it. We are transitioning over to the East Rim Trail. We backtrack from Shafer Switchbacks a little bit to where the point narrows down. We're going to take some looks on the East Rim Trail. We are half a mile from the overlook.
A mini arch.
Does this formation make anybody else think of the Flintstones? So after we cross the road, the trail goes fairly close to the road. There's a structure here made out of dead trees.
Nice set of steps here.
I like the way they've incorporated the native stone into the benches and the stairs. On the East Rim side, just before you get back to the overlook, there is a hill you can climb and get a panoramic view of the park. Might be a good option if you don't have time for a hike. Just be forewarned, it is loose gravel and it is fairly steep. So this is one of the viewpoints that inspired us to do the White Rim Trail when we were here 2 years ago, because you can see the road right there on the rim. We are doing the Murphy Overlook Trail, kind of special to us because we did the White Rim Trail a couple years ago and we camped overnight at Murphy's Hogsback on the campground down there. We'll go see what we can see. So back in the ranching days before the park, this would have been a road, and then it became a Jeep trail back to the overlook. It has since been made into a hiking trail, and you can see they have all this driftwood and other things there just blocking off the width.
This was part of the old corral. As I said, there's a historic corral here.
Where did you see that?
It was on a sign back there.
Oh, okay.
It was on the map. But it's
Oh.
some kind of historic, or horses or cattle, one or the other.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I missed that. I think I see our 42 foot of elevation gain.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it was? 42 feet or something?
145 feet.
Oh, this one's 145 feet. Gotcha.
That's scattered over 1.6 miles. It'll be on the last 0.2.
Yeah. That's the way it goes. All the elevation gain at one time. Canyonlands. America's national parks. The world's best idea ever.
Oh God.
You gonna dance for us like the other one yesterday? Nope. Nope. We've come into an area that we believe used to be a parking lot back here for this trail. Or maybe it just had something to do with the ranching, but I think it might have been a parking lot. And then we go off to the left here. We've gone 1.2 miles. And it looks like Murphy Point is ahead of us there. Follow the cairns. We're definitely seeing the point. I can see people standing on it out there. This is probably why this is considered a moderate trail. A little bit of rock scrambling to do here. And the trail turns left. So in the bottom of the canyon there, you can see a road called the White Rim Road or White Rim Trail. October 2022, we got a permit, brought our Jeep, Little Red, down through here. And we got very lucky because we were able to scarf up a Murphy campground site. We were at Murphy A for the night. So this is about halfway, give or take, which is really good if you're going to do an overnight in the canyon. It is a good place to stop. And then you can see we climbed that hill, campsite's up there. And then in the morning we dropped down and continued west all the way to Mineral Bottom Road. You can see the river in the distance. So I just looked at my maps. That is the Green River in the distance. I wasn't sure. I was pretty sure we were off the Colorado at this point. That's the Green River. If you get a chance and if it's your thing, you really should do this. This was an amazing experience when we did it. And as always, let's keep rolling.